Hi boys and girls, we've actually got a very, very exciting young man over here. His name is Gavri. I call him Dr. Gavri. And why do I call him Dr. Gavri? Gavri, can you tell them why I call you Dr. Gavri? Because what do you want to be one day?
Because I want to be a koi doctor.
You want to be a koi doctor. And I believe that you had your birthday. You're 5 years old, eh?
Yes.
And tell me about the cake.
5.5.
5.5, I'm sorry. And what did your cake look like?
A koi.
So it was a cake with a koi.
Yes.
So the whole cake was made like a koi fish.
Yes.
Wow, that's very special. Dr. Gavri, I want to ask you, your pond that we built for you, do you remember that we also did some quarantining for the fish? Remember these portable vats that we put in? We also put that on the side with a new fish that arrived from Japan. And you remember that to quarantine the fish is very important before we put the fish into the other pond. Is that right?
Yes.
And I believe that you have got a koi book. Tell me a little bit about the koi book.
The koi book has very lots of fish, and the fish are so fun. Some are so funny, and they're very big.
And they're very big, and there's different varieties. Do you enjoy reading your book?
Yes.
Okay, then what we did was we also found that there were some sick fish in the pond. And then what we did was, you remember, you helped me.
Yes.
We took a microscope scrape.
Yes. Put it under the microscope.
Yes,
so
we put it under my.
If there's a parasite or I don't know.
Yes. And then did you see the parasite with me under the microscope?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember what it was?
Trichadina.
Trichadina, that's right. So then what did we do? We put a lot of medicine into the pond.
Yes.
And now last week we went to go and check under the microscope, and we actually found that all the parasites were gone, and the fish are now healthy again. Is that so? And tell me, your koi pond, has it got lots of oxygen?
Yes, it has lots of butternuts.
And did you find that the water plants have grown very well there?
No, the water plants are actually higher than the building.
Yeah, they're high. Yeah. And what do the water plants do? They keep the water clean.
Yes, and the fish can eat from the roots.
Yes, they can certainly do that. And you know why they eat from the roots? Because
they want to keep the plants healthy.
Yes, they keep the plants healthy, but it's also good for them to eat it, because fish do eat plants, and they will also eat if there's a fly on the water or mosquito or something, but they'll also eat that.
They won't eat like leaves, because that could make them sick.
Yes, no, they won't eat the leaves, but they like the roots of the plants. And then with those water plants that are in there to help with the water, is the water nice and clean like this?
Yes.
Lovely, eh? And then tell me about, did the fish spawn? Are there babies in there?
Yes, lots of them.
Lots of them. And where are they hiding?
They're hiding behind plants and roots.
Behind the plants and the roots.
And they go in the flowers and roots.
And how big are they now? Oh, wow.
Big.
So they've grown quite nicely.
But the first born fish is this big now.
Oh, nice. No, they certainly in your pond. Now tell me, let's just talk a little bit. Let's just tell the boys and girls why. When you remember, when I net one of your fish,
yeah.
And then you asked to feel the fish, and the fish is slimy.
Very slimy.
And why is it slimy? What did I say that the slime does?
It's to keep them from animals touching them, so it will slip off them.
Yes, and so in other words, it's like your shirt here. It's a protective layer to protect the fish. It's their first line of defense. Is it not so? So if they scrape themselves and everything, then the slime is there to help protect them. Is that so?
Yes.
Yes. And you've got big fish now in that pond. Very big. And you've got a nice waterfall that's running.
Yes, and the biggest fish is my fish.
The biggest fish is your fish. Do you have a name for that fish?
We'll figure one.
You're still going to figure one?
Yeah.
But that's a kohaku, is that right? It's the red and white.
No, that's not it.
Is it not that one?
No, when those ones die, mine's going to be the biggest peach It's actually this size now.
Okay. Well, and tell me, who feeds the fish?
Me and my dad.
You and your dad. And you know that to tell the boys and girls that a fish hasn't got a stomach, but it's got a long intestine, so you can't just throw the whole bucket of food in there. Am I right? Because that's just crazy. Because it'll dirty the water. So how much food do you feed them? Like a handful?
No, we do it in the scoops.
In a scoop. Okay. So you measure it properly so that they can eat it, eh?
Yeah, so we go up to about 3%.
Okay. And then your dad, also you and your dad, you do water changes every week?
Yes, but...
To freshen up the water, hey?
So I try to check if there's a scale.
Yes.
And if I see that, I said to my dad, I'll phone you and tell you to come.
Yes, and then what job do I do there? I check the water.
Yes.
And we do a microscope, and you help me with that. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And what else do we do? We see if there's any sick fish that we operate on.
Yeah.
You've helped me before.
I have.
Yes. And remember the one fish that was sick that we needed to inject?
Yes.
And you helped me inject it.
Yes.
And where did we inject it? In the pectoral fins, eh?
Yeah.
On the sides.
I remember the time that I told my dad something about Koi, you didn't even know it. When the fish lies outside sick and my dad said it's not true. So the next day he saw it.
Yes. Well, so you, every day you have a look and make sure that all the fish are healthy. Ah, that's good. Well, Dr. Gavri, I just want to say thank you so much. And I'm sure the boys and girls have learnt a lot from you. And I also have a medal for you. It's a medal that I'm giving to you to say that we're very proud of you and you must carry on, and one day we want to see you working together with me and we'll operate on a fish together and everything. Okay, so I'm going to put this around your head. How's that? So there's your medal. Do you like your medal? Okay, just to say thank you very much. Well, folks, 5 years old, has a passion for koi fish, and as you heard, has got a koi book already, and Gavri wants to become a fish doctor one day, and so I call him Dr. Gavri. So thank you, Dr. Gavri. Let's thumbs up for the screen. Thank you, everybody.
From Fish Koi, the fish doctor, and I'm going to be a fish doctor and I read this. And I'm the one who got it. And I was in the first ever video of a koi fish of Kevin, a fish doctor. If you ever have a fish and it's on the side, you have to call a fish doctor because then it has a parasite that could make it die, because it happened before with my fish. And second of all, you must always know what to do with it. And always, if you go to a koi fish place, if you see a sick one, always ask someone. Goodbye.